Welcome to Curry Gumbo, the podcast where Nicole and Ashley discuss Black film and TV.
Okay. The Merry Little Christmas series trilogy, 3 movies. Merry Little
Can we
Christmas.
call them movies?
What do you
Or
want
can
to call them? Are you a Christmas movie fan? Are you a Hallmark fan?
No.
Lifetime. Oh, you don't like the Hallmark Christmas movies.
I like the Lifetime. I was heavy into Lifetime films in the 90s where it was just ridiculous dramas. Like
Crazy
Lifetime,
one?
yes, Lifetime was the ID channel before the ID channel. Where it was like this wife who baked cookies for the soccer team actually ran a brothel in the next city over, and she's a serial killer wanted in 30 countries. Like, that is what I'm used to. Or my husband is beating on me, so I have to kill him in self-defense, and I'm used to that type of drama. So seeing Kelly Rowland and Brisha Webb be in a Hallmark card for like 4.5 hours, because I just watched it all the way through. Like, I did the first movie first, obviously.
Yeah,
Well, not obviously. And then I just ran. It was a lot. It was like being in a Hallmark store during Christmas time. And
but you don't like the Christmas movies. I
like Christmas movies.
But like not the romantic comedy ones.
I like the romantic comedy ones. I like that Kristen Stewart movie where she was gay and she was going to her girlfriend's house and the girlfriend was closeted, and I like that one.
I don't know that one.
I like This Christmas with Lauren London and Chris Brown. Like, I like that. I like Christmas movies. I did not like these.
Oh, wow.
You like these? Okay, first of all, I just feel like people gonna be mad because I don't know, you did not come to my defense when these people had came for my neck in YouTube comments. I was like, dang.
Wait, which one?
This is for Rap Shit. Season 2, episodes 1 through 4. And so this Dread ND said, my question is, do you need to feel connected to these characters? The story is fiction. Do you only watch material that you can relate to?
Ooh, I did not see that.
Spicy. Thanks for listening. And maybe you're right. Maybe I only can watch things that I feel related to, that I connect to. Sure. But go and comment back shit that you watch that you not connected to.
There are a lot of shows that I'm not. Some of my favorite shows, Seinfeld. I have no connection to Seinfeld, but I like.
You have tons of connection to Seinfeld. You have a weird friend who is silly. You have an uptight, anxious friend who, goes off on little shit. You have connections to Seinfeld.
Okay, fair enough. What about Big Bang Theory? That's my second favorite TV show.
I don't like that show. I don't see it. I don't see it for none of them children. I don't care for it.
Ooh, I love Big Bang.
But you probably also connect with them. Like, you probably want to live close to your close friends. Like, I don't know. Like, but I tell you what, I felt connected to Kelly Rowland's character in all 3 of these films, and I didn't really care for these films. And these people, all these people who was in this movie, they better not say shit about Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry films, for me, the drama, it'd be too much.
To me, the cuteness in this film was too much.
Okay.
I didn't see problems. I didn't, and I feel like
No.
that to me is what makes a story. Like, you're uptight, okay. I didn't really see that fleshed out in a way that risked anything. What I was really excited about was the brother-in-law who was out of a job. Like, I thought that that was gonna play out in a significant way, and it just never did. I'm finding out shit that I'm like, was I supposed to know that? Like, all of a sudden he's adopted. All of a sudden,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
I'm
When they
like,
was trying to
wait,
adopt the
huh?
baby,
When we gonna talk? When, what? What is this?
then
I
they
don't
kind of split
get
it
it.
up. They was like, yeah, so we want to adopt the baby because he's adopted. Like, okay.
Oh, he's adopted. It's been two movies. I didn't. When was y'all gonna talk about that? If they did, I missed it. You know, all of a sudden, you know, we don't necessarily see when Kelly Rowland and I'm sorry, I don't what these people name is, child.
Kelly Rowland is Jackie. So Merry Little Christmas, the trilogy, is stars Kelly Rowland and Risha Webb is one of her sisters. Debbie Morgan plays the mom.
Come
It
on,
fo-
Debbie.
it focuses on Kelly Rowland. She is the first movie. She's a single, successful Black woman. She works in tech and she's hosting her family Christmas. She has two sisters. Both her sisters have kids. Her parents. She has nieces and nephews, and she's like I guess, the rich auntie vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So the first movie is she is when she meets her, I guess, soon to be husband. We see in the following movies, but her neighbor
Mm-hmm.
is single. He's widow, right?
No,
Yes.
his
He
wife
was
is
never
alive.
married.
His
Oh,
wife is
okay.
his ex-wife is alive because
Okay.
his children are with the
Oh, okay, okay,
ex-wife
okay.
on Christmas.
Okay. So he is divorced. He has two kids.
Mm-hmm.
But the first movie is about, I guess, them meeting.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie, Merry Little Christmas Wedding, is they are getting married on Christmas or Christmas time, and then her family is coming back together again for Christmas. The third movie, Merry Little Christmas Baby, she's having a Christmas baby, and the family is gathering around for Christmas again. So it's really, I take it as like the family gathering for the holidays during these life events, and I guess little bits of drama that may entail, but not too much, not too much drama for Ashley, not enough.
So let's start with the look.
Okay,
I can tell that there is a I've seen music videos that have more texture to them,
okay.
if that makes sense. Like, it just looked I don't know if it was the lens. I don't know if it was the staging. I think like the set design was fine. I don't know if it was the camera movement. I don't know. I don't know if it was cinematography. I don't know. But I just felt like, God, I feel like I could do this. Like, it's and I know that I need to temper how I'm saying this because I don't want to disrespect any creatives. I just feel like, and I also don't know the and hey, there are people who are listening to this podcast who be like, bitch, y'all sound be off. Y'all don't know how to edit shit. Y'all still ain't got video up, and all of these things are true. I
I
don't.
mean, it could be. Maybe it's a. I mean, Hallmark is a major. It is a major channel, but I don't know if.
I feel like I have seen so, somebody tell me I'm not alone here. Like, it looked very quick. Like, even the detail, I'm like, did they shoot all three movies in the same month or the same week? Kelly Rowland hair ain't changed. Like, I'm like, what's going on here? What I like that to me just felt like no one was considering the details in the film. I also think that this is a film with one, two, three, like the mom and the dad, Jackie and her love interest, Brisha Webb and her son, the oldest sister and her husband, and her two children. We got 10 characters that we have to contend with. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of story to juggle. So I feel like everything was I didn't feel that. I wonder, like, did people take their time? Who was in the writing room? Who like what types of decisions to details were made? That just felt odd to me. And I'm honestly tired of y'all doing Kelly Rowland like this. I'm tired of that. I need her to have the best. And y'all keep doing my girl like this. I'm tired. You got the job, you own a company, you own a tech company, and queen of the home or queen of some, they're interested in buying your company, or they're interested in partnering with you. They're interested in making a deal with you. I'm thinking that this CFO girl that I see in the first 5 minutes is going to play a major part in the film.
No,
I only
that's
see
it.
her one other time. So I don't understand. So it seems like Jackie is really invested in her career, but I rarely see her work. I don't feel that this deal is super important to her.
No, I get it because that was kind of rushed a little bit. Like the movie is focused on her hosting Christmas. I forgot someone back that about her job.
Yeah,
I was
like
just like,
I feel like when Issa's character moved into her second apartment that she had after she moved out with Daniel, and like it was the end of the season and she was like finally decorating the space. She was really making the space her own. Or maybe it was the beginning of the season. I feel like I could smell how that apartment I could smell that apartment. I could
yeah,
smell like I know that she had some candles up in there. I know she had some incense up in there. I could smell like weed was probably smoked in the last hour or a week ago or something like that. I know the type of furniture that she purchased. I hate to bring everything back to Insecure, but I just feel like them niggas knew what they was doing. All the shit I talk about rap shit. I feel like the places feel real to me. The what they got on feels real. What like it feels like there was some thought put into everything. And I just go ahead and tell people why you like it. Cause I already know I'm gonna sound like a hater, and maybe I am. Maybe that's my problem. Go ahead.
I love Christmas movies. I watch
Did you
all
like
the.
this movie? Did you think the acting in this film was good? Top
I
notch.
think I don't. Well, I'm not gonna say top notch. I think it was decent for the movie.
Okay.
Like I mean, there's better actors and actresses out there. It's not the best movie ever, but it's better than some other ones I've seen.
Like what?
Um, I don't know. I've been on a Christmas movie kind of binge since like
Was this film better than Tyler Perry's Homecoming?
I don't know. I mean, they're both similar to me.
Did you laugh out loud in this film? In
No, but I
any of
wasn't
them?
really expecting to laugh out loud.
Even though it's a comedy.
But it's a romantic comedy. It's
But
not.
did you even go like, oh, that was funny? That was funny. Did you do that?
No, but I'm not really expecting to.
So you just come into the movie expecting to be bored?
No, just to watch just like a feel good movie.
Okay.
It's Christmas time. It's family, it's love. She's getting married, having a baby. It's just cute to have little sing along.
I think I just thought it was too cute.
Okay, that's fair.
I think them kids too old to be believing in Santa Claus.
That's not true.
All of a sudden we know the nigga speak French. The nigga got two kids and
Funny.
the kids like, oh, you're gonna talk French to the baby? I want like once I went okay.
That
So
is true.
the father to be is trying to build a crib. His daughter from a previous marriage comes into the room and asks, "Are you going to speak French to the baby?" He says, "Yes." She says, "Well, why did you stop speaking French to me and my brother?" "Well, you didn't want to talk French. You kept answering me in English." "Oh, well, I feel a way about that." And she admits that, "I feel like there's going to be something special between you and the baby that, me and my brother don't have." And I said, "Okay, this is yes, give me this." When they're out on the snow and his son hurts himself and Jackie's like, "Oh, baby." And the little boy kind of eschews her away and is like, "Oh, dad, I want my dad to comfort me." And you can see Jackie feel bad and I'm like, "Yes. Yes. Give me this. Like, give me the drama. Give me the problems." What is this wife doing? What has this ex-wife said to her children about y'all? Why everything go well? Why you get along with his parents? Why your parents so fucking nice? Like, why the only person that I really liked was Brisha Webb because she's funny. I think that she off delivered the best acting. Her and Debbie Morgan. Of course, Debbie Morgan ain't ever gonna do nothing bad in my eyes. But like, I thought that she really made me. I did laugh out loud with her when she's asking her sister who's pregnant, Jackie, like, "Do you have the playlist ready? Because you can't bring this baby into the world and all the baby hears your screaming." And Jackie's like, "Girl, get the hell out of here." And she like, "This girl ain't even got the music." Like, that was funny to me. And I just thought, yes, like, give me more of that. Everything was like, "Oh my God, things are going wrong. You guys, your dog is dirty and it's getting my house dirty. This is the biggest problem in my life." I don't know. Maybe these people too rich for me. That's just what it is. I need somebody to have some real problems up in here. But that can't be the case because I hear that show Succession is real good. And
Oh, I
they're
haven't
rich.
seen it.
They're
It would
real
have
rich.
been it would have been interesting that you mentioned it that for his ex-wife, Tyler's ex-wife, to be involved, especially if they're getting married.
You
Because
are getting married. You are getting married within a year of meeting this man who's been your neighbor for the longest time. You just now meeting his kids. Don't he live next door to you? You ain't even seen the wife, the ex-wife. She ain't ever dropped the kids off. This is odd. It's too perfect. And life don't work that way. Life does not work that way.
but that's why we have these movies as an escape.
I didn't escape
It's
to
so
I
perfect.
didn't if it's going to be unrealistic, make it beautiful. And I was not gagging.
Talk about the wedding.
Um trash. The I don't First of all, you have a wedding planner who's just as uptight as you. And he has a run in with your mother and your sister, your older sister. And they are critiquing some of the decor. He's in your mama and your sister face like,
Are you paying
this
for
is,
this? Are
I
you
don't,
paying for this?
I should never speak to my worst enemy's mother like that.
May I
I
ask for
I
your
would,
opinion?
huh?
Like, did I ask for your opinion? I don't remember asking
I,
for your
I, I
opinion.
was like, are you talking to this older woman like this? Do
Is you
you?
paying for this?
But again, they ain't from the South, so I don't expect much in the manners department. I said it. I said it. Um, and then he has a run in with Brisha's character and he quits. Now I thought, can we get more? It like because I just thought that quitting scene like it wasn't earned. Let some more shit happen. Amp
It,
up the
it was
drama.
it was like it almost seemed like he really didn't want to do it to begin with because
That's
it.
what it seemed, and that would have been a better story. Like, oh, now we get to the real. You didn't even want to do it anyway, but y'all keep inviting these people in, like we supposed to know them, like we supposed to care about them, and I just don't. I don't give a fuck that the daddy about to retire, and he don't really want to retire. I don't give a fuck because I ain't seen you work. I ain't seen you be committed to your job. I have not seen the happiness that is brought into your life. I'm going to stop and I'm only going to say positive things from here on out. Kelly Rowland is beautiful. Everybody in this film is beautiful. Everybody. The children, the damn dog was cute.
Well, uh, well, okay. Let's talk about relatability. Could you in what ways? I guess can you see yourself in this movie?
I am definitely anxious. I am definitely uptight. I connected with Jackie's character in that way. I understand the need to be perfect. Um, I
Could you see yourself hosting Christmas for your family?
yes, I can see that. I I wanted I wonder what is informing her need to be perfect. Like what is this? Cuz you seem to come from a pretty stable family. Are you trying to match expectate like what is informing this need?
It seems like expectations. Because if you when you come from, I guess a good family, you don't want to let them down. You don't want to be the what do you call it, the dark cloud of the family or the black
Yeah.
sheep. Like you want to uphold all the expectations and um to show that you are that they raised you right, so to speak.
Yeah. Have you ever read Alice Walker's short story Everyday Use?
Nope.
I think you would like it. It's about a mom, and she has two daughters. They're both grown at this point. Her older daughter has gone off to college, and she's met this man, and she um, comes back home to visit her mom and her younger sister, and her mom makes these quilts, and she's the older sister is saying like, mom, I really want this quilt, like these are cherished possessions, like you can't just, this needs to be framed and it needs to be hung up and honored in a museum. And the mom is like, girl, like I think the mom feels like the daughter is embarrassed by the mother's like country aesthetic, like I'm not as fancy as you. And the daughter, the younger daughter, who um I guess leans more towards the mother sensibilities. um I just think that the sister is kind of, she's gone off and I think she is trying to impress people who don't really care about the places that she's come from in a real significant way. So you know how you have people who are like, "Oh my gosh, black literature, black people, black lives matter," but like you don't really care about this you're just interested in honoring it because that is the art of the day. That's what's in
Yeah.
vogue now. And so I feel like there's a little bit of that going on in this film, just a little, because you know, Jackie is getting things catered. Jackie
He
wants,
is.
and she seems to have forgotten that her mom is a cook. Like, not a cook, that's not what she does for a living,
But she can cook, and
but
that.
she can cook. And she's got this stark white Christmas tree that looks like it's made of plastic, and the mom is like, I want a real green Christmas tree. What are you doing? It seems like Jackie is only interested in staging her life and not really living her life. And I thought that that was interesting. I
Even
told
from
you I'm
the
gonna be
be
positive.
no, that's a good point. Even from the beginning, like the mom, the mom and dad brought their own Christmas decorations, as if they didn't trust Jackie had Christmas decorations. Because first
Yeah.
they were reluctant for her to even host Christmas in the first movie. In the first place, they're like, "What you mean you hosting Christmas? Like, we host Christmas." But the reason she's doing it is because of her job. She has this smart house, and her part of her job is to show off. I guess
Mhm.
her she gave this impression, or whatever, the app she created to organize family. So her job thinks she's the organizer of her family. So um her hosting Christmas is essentially part of her job. And so it's not like she's doing it from a genuine place. And so
Yeah.
she's catch her parents, especially her mom. Her mom is like, "Well, since when you host Christmas? Like, that's what I do."
Hmm.
And then she's like,
And
"Well,
you're taking that away from your
yeah,
mom for this self-serving reason, not even because you want to,
not
like,
even
well,
because
I
it
want to
helps
give you
out."
a yeah, I want to give you a break. It wasn't even about that. It was about, I'm trying to get this. But I think,
Okay,
girl,
it
you could have
works.
rented a family. You could have rented some damn actors if that was the case.
Yeah, and so like even with the parents bringing their own decorations, and you can see the dad, they're looking at her house, and they're like, "This house ain't decorated."
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they're trying to, like, I guess, instill part of their family traditions, but Jackie is like, "Oh, no, no, no. Everything's all white. Everything is catered." It's like she has this aesthetic. This is and I honestly I hate this all white cream aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the color? But that's what Jackie is on. And you can see like her parents and her family is not with it. Even with the wedding, she wanted an all white wedding. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Where's the color? Like, why is everything white?"
I didn't mind the aesthetic. I Most of my furniture is white. I like that. Um, I think that, of course, it's all white, because is there much color? Does she allow for much color in her life? If things are white, typically you have to keep it clean. Like, it's very easy to show mistakes with white.
Yeah.
And so her wanting everything white suggests that she is living a life that's so perfect that
There are no
she's
mistakes
able
you
to
can see.
maintain her white aesthetic. But that never works when her family is
Mm-mm.
around. You know, I would love to see her alone. I would love to have seen what she is like alone. I don't think that we saw that in the first film.
No. Mm-mm. She was always like she was presenting at work, she was presenting for her family. "Come see my new house. This is what I'm doing." Yeah, it's like she's I don't say showing off, but she is
Yeah. And,
performing.
and I don't think that anyone has ever asked her to contend with why her professional success is so important to her.
Mm-hmm.
I, you know, I wish someone would have asked her that. I also wish, like, I think it would have been great on the flip side of that for her to, ask her niece to investigate like what a family looks like, because sometimes you can
Oh
have a
yeah.
person who is a one person family, like, and that is okay, because when her little niece was like, "Where's your husband? Where's your kids?" You need to be asking your daddy what his job at. You need to be asking your damn daddy what's up with your college tuition, because nothing is being contributed to that. That's what you need to be concerned about. That little girl was getting on my nerves this whole film.
Oh, she was
All them
cute.
kids, all those kids was getting on my nerves. They were very cute, but I was just like, no. But a lot of times kids annoy me unless they're
Oh my
like
goodness.
my kids, like my friends' kids, my family's kids. I love to be around those children, but children that I have no ties to, I'd be like, this is not cute.
What do you think the deal was with this Christmas angel that was the mother's tradition? But when Jackie asked her at first, she found out what's her name, Kiara had it, but then Kiara almost lost it because she lost her luggage. The first movie, was it like the second or third movie? The kids almost lost it because they threw it in the neighbor's yard. It's almost like this one piece that's supposed to like tie the family together keeps being abused and lost and mistreated.
I don't know. What do you think it represents?
Mm.
Jackie's Christmas spirit? Um, I don't know. I
Because that was like the one thing that was kept showing up in all these movies, this damn Christmas tree angel.
The angel showed up more than Debbie Morgan child, because for the third movie,
Oh no,
Debbie
that
was
movie wasn't
like,
even
no.
there.
The drama. I'm stuck in Utah because I went to see y'all real daddy. I'm stuck in Utah because I'm about to go see my lesbian lover. She built me a house out of logs. I'm stuck in Utah because I'm about to go have breast implants done. I'm stuck in Utah because I'm divorcing your daddy. Give me something.
Debbie said she working remote.
And Debbie said, no. It's always the black mamas who be like, no. Mrs. Winslow on Family Matters said this shit is stupid. No, they replaced her with a light skinned lady. Aunt Viv was like, no, they replaced her with a light skinned lady. Debbie Morgan said, no. I would rather them. I don't really like. Um, I don't like the way reboots have been. That like I watched the Sex and the City reboot, but I'd be like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Um, bring back, bring make Love and Basketball a show, and let Debbie Morgan be the grandmama to the baby who play basketball now, just like her mom and her daddy. Cause that baby got to be what, 18 now.
Yeah,
Do that, y'all do
that'll
that.
work.
I bet Debbie
That'll
will be
work.
front and center, because when Gina Prince buys one, did I say her name right?
I think so.
She knows what she's doing. That is a light skinned woman who knows what she's doing. Now I go see what she do.
I would watch that movie. Debbie Morgan being the grandma. She's still gonna have her house. They still living in that neighborhood in California.
But way she left the house, didn't she? Or the daddy moved out? Who moved out?
I know she got
No,
remarried. She got
she got
remarried.
remarried. So when when Q was living across, so he kept the house once
The
they got
parents got
divorced.
divorced. They kept the house because Q was still living there when he was about to marry Tyra Banks.
Okay, he just stayed there.
Well, yeah, because when he was just staying there, I guess.
Did you see that deleted scene from
Which
Love and
one?
Basketball with Tyra and Omar Epps? And
Mm-mm.
he was injured and they were going like walking throughout their house, but it was a different house, I feel like. And she was like, oh yeah, I have to go. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. He's not flight attendants, they be gone.
Yeah.
And so he was like, dang, what I'm gonna do without you here? And he was like making like insinuating that like I don't want to play basketball anymore. And she was like, no, you have to. Da, da, da. You know, I thought that was pretty. I was like, yeah. I don't know that that made me want to watch Love and Basketball again, and it made me want to see more of what was deleted. That's what I miss about DVDs.
The
Because you
deleted
can there
scenes.
were deleted scenes there and blooper reels, and we don't have that anymore. And but yeah, go ahead and make Love and Basketball a show. Gina, make it a show. I would like to be me and Nicole would like to be the official podcast of the
Yes.
show. You could let's go with an HBO or a Showtime. Let's do that. We can also consider an Amazon Prime, but I know how the children feel about the Amazon. Either way, let's go ahead and make this happen. Omar and
Sana.
sweet baby Sana. Let's go ahead and do this. Tyra, I would love for you to be the scorn lover. I would love for there to be a fight scene between you and Sana. I would love for Boris Kojo to come back and fight Omar. Um, I would love that. I would love for that fine ass
Ooh.
daddy, that cheating ass daddy to come back nationwide. I would love those.
Nationwide.
Um, yeah, that he became a nationwide. He was a dude from the nationwide commercials, right?
Yeah.
All
All state.
state,
All state.
all
All
state,
state.
all state, all state. Bring your fine ass back. Bring Debbie Morgan fine ass back. Alfred Walker, Regina Stanton, and Sanaa fine ass daddy. Gabby Union, let's go. I want to see it. I'll be very excited about it. And I feel like all y'all should do this. Y'all should do this for us because we have made y'all stars and we went out and paid. We you know what I'm saying? We didn't even had jobs at the time, but we found the money to go to
The movie
the
theaters.
movies to go see this. We keeping our Netflix accounts active because we trying to see y'all. Do this for us.
A show would be really good.
Yeah. They talking about bringing Living Single back. They need to come on.
But how would that work?
I don't know. I don't know. I want to see that house. They probably should leave it alone because it's like that was magic. Let it be magic. Um, but I don't know. I miss
It
them.
will have to be the show can work, but they would have to be like accessory characters. Maybe like whose kid? Like Max and Kyle's kid and Sinclair and the Overton's kid. I don't know, living in the city.
I don't want to see no new people. I want to see
But
all the old people.
yeah, but then it's like, but they're not roommates no more. So what's that?
But they can be. They can figure it out.
They're gonna be like Golden Girls, just live in the house.
Yeah, like it could be this is why we pay storytellers. So what can happen is Kyle and Maxine, they are going through a rough patch. And um So Maxine decides that she wants to live in the brownstone because she wants to keep an eye on Kyle, who's moved back into his old brownstone. She want to keep an eye on him. So she moves in because you know how petty Max is. And
You
Khadijah,
know what would be
Scooter's
good?
what?
Okay, what if they owned it? Like they both owned it, but they're so petty they don't want to let go of it. So they both like moving into different apartments because they like, nah, I own this building just as much as you own this
Yeah,
building. I'm not letting it go. You're not letting it go. Well, we
yeah.
just gonna be living in this
And
building then.
Regine, her husband is so rich and he off in a different country and she's scared to be in the house by herself. So he gonna be gone for
Yeah,
like 2 months. And so now she's back. And
yeah.
so Sinclair just wants to relive old times because her daughter or her
It's off to
son
college.
is
Yeah,
off to college, so she come back.
yeah,
And Khadijah had school fighting because he went off managing some band, and so now she's back. Yes, yes. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the show. Hit us up on Instagram at Curry Gumbo. Hope to see you next week. Bye.